Hey guys, I know this is a very impromptu live stream, so I don't know how many of you will come by, but um, I finally got like a nice set of charms, and I'm gonna do like I think I have like 35, so and some special ones too, very interesting. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys, so I figured why not? I'll come live. I didn't bring any cards out today. I'm doing really not good today. That's why it's so late. The back pain is just extremely crazy today, like really bad. So I'm hoping I could get through this um, live stream. I'm sitting. Maybe I won't be able to get up, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But um, yeah, so a little noisy. I'm outside, but it's the only place I could do my live stream. So yeah, and I did share this some places. Um, but I'm gonna go here so I could see you guys because I can never see you. And here we are talking. I'm listening to myself talk again. There we go. No sound. Okay. Oh boy. We already have guests at the house. Um, maybe I'll share it on Facebook too. Let's see. Not on mine, on somebody else's. Anyway, um, yeah. So I hope you guys are doing well. If not, of course, again, I'll just sit here talking to myself. Sharing a group, I'll share it on Danny's group. Okay. I think we got everything now. I hope. They should have a link where you can basically just click all the places you want to share, write one message, and it just goes to everybody, and you don't have to sit there doing Twitter, doing Facebook, doing, on and on and on. Who can invent this? It should be like a sharing app. Somebody has to have an app that does that. Yep. But I was testing the spirits today, guys. So I wanted to see what I could use as a like. Does it just need to be like a actual crystal pendulum you use, or can you use anything as a pendulum? Like, is it your energy that moves the pendulum? Like, I always want to figure out, there's scientific reasons behind everything. Hey, PPR, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Um, there's scientific, you know, reasons behind a lot of things, but paranormal is always up in the air. They don't know. Oh, here's the doggies. Um, they don't really know a lot about it. So us paranormal people, we have to test these things out. So basically, I bought this. It's basically a bracelet, right? And I bought it from Five Below. Manufactured. They probably made a million of them, right? So no kind of spiritual anything. It's just a cheap bracelet, right? So I wanted to see like if I could use this as a pendulum. So can the spirits move it? Is it your energy? Does it have to be a stone that gives it energy, Does it have to be a point? Like all these things I wanted to find out. So here you go. I have this bracelet. We're gonna test it out. And hello to anybody else who's here. Oh Lord. I have my friend brought over his friend. Meanwhile, I told him I was live streaming today. Anyway, let's try this. Let's try it. Hopefully, we could see. I'm on live stream, honey. I'm on live with my YouTube group. Okay. Hello. How are you?
Good.
Okay.
Good.
So we can't have any noise. You go. I have people. I'm live. So I know. Where's Marco? Oh, okay. All right, guys. So we're gonna test out the pendulum, see if it works with the pendulum. Go that way. You know how. Oh God. Oh God, that sounds like so much fun, PPR. Okay, I'm on a live stream with people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that way. Go. Bye bye. All right. So I of course I remember you. I remember you and from Nez's too. But I remember you from before. And I forgot where originally I met you when you were Camo. Um, maybe the Twinkies? I don't know. I don't remember where originally I met you, but yeah. Okay, let's try this. So we have this. I kind of wanted you to see like the whole 9 yards. Let's see if I can put you up there. I want you to see the whole thing. Um, okay. Hello, spirits. It took them a little while, but they can move this. Um, can you show me a no answer? Let's take a second because I didn't center it. Okay. So they could get a good swing of this. This is fun. So here you go. I think you can use anything as a pendulum. Center for a second, guys. Can you use anything for a pendulum? Okay. This spirit can. So super interesting. And here I was buying all these expensive, thank you, spirits. I was buying all these expensive pendulums, but you can just basically use anything as a pendulum. If you're in a rut and you need some guidance and you say, hey, oh my God, all I have is my bracelet, then that's what you gotta use, your bracelet. So, or anything else you have handy, you can use. Ooh, I got sideways here. Yeah, so you could do that too. You could do anything. It's so interesting that you can. I really thought like maybe the crystal gave it some energy. It had to be all like a metal chain for the energy, but it doesn't. This is like plastic. This is plastic with little confetti. I mean, these are metal, but I don't know if that matters. Like these guys are what hold it together are metal, so it's cool. Do I get micro movements? Is that like the way? Got to tell me what that is. You know, I'm still learning. So yeah, tell me. Tell me. Um, I'm still learning. The spirits think very highly of me, and they seem to flock to me. So I know I'm something, and I'm trying to learn. So, and as I'm learning, I'm teaching you guys too. So it's fun and exciting. We're gonna learn together. So yeah, let me put this over here. Maybe I'm gonna have to walk with you guys somewhere because obviously, if I can't get any quietness, it's not gonna be a very long, happy live stream because I'll be annoyed, you know. So yeah, it's movements that you make without realizing it. Oh, like involuntary movements. No, I don't actually get that. Mm-mm. I haven't, like, I guess I should say one time I had like, I don't even know what you call it. My I was in IHOP and my whole body started like vibrating, and I thought there was an earthquake, but nothing was moving. Only I felt like there was an earthquake. That I made my son get under the table. Right. I made my son get under the table so that because I thought there was an earthquake happening. And he's like, "What are you doing?" Hey, Phoenix, how are you? And I'm just telling the story, girl. And it wasn't. It nobody else felt anything. Everybody looked at me like I was crazy. I called my boss. She was like, "It's probably vertigo." I'm like, "What the hell is that?" Like, I never got it before, never got it again. So I don't know. Hey, Danny, how are you? Thank you so much. Um, so that's my story of my. I guess I was vibrating, but nobody else was. That was the only time I got some weird kind of thing. Other than that, I do get if I touch a haunted object, I get like weird sensations in my hands, like they tingle and burn. So that's the only other thing I get. Yeah, but no involuntary movement. So yes, I didn't bring a lot out with me today, like cards and stuff. I just have my charms and my fortune telling um, little things and my pendulum. So we could do like pendulum or charms. I have 35 charms now. Like I put together a nice charm set. Two of them are something real special and interesting. So I hope adding it to the reading is fun if we pull it out. So yeah. So I just wanted to show you guys because I added a whole bunch. Like I kind of took the energy from all. I'm in the wrong bag. This is just my crystals in case I need them. Obviously, too bad I don't have a ward off your roommate's friend's crystal. Hey, if anybody's a witch and has a spell for how to ward off your roommate and his friends, let me know. I will buy it from you. Okay. 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 Yeah, because they're annoying. Oh boy. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. So now the special ones are in these bags. Okay. And so if we put one of these bags, depending on which one it is and what's in it, will be the reading. So even I don't know until I open it up and show you. Um, so that's kind of a fun way of doing it. Hey Tony, how are you? Yeah, I'm trying to go with the flow. And then they're putting on music. Thank God it's Spanish music. I don't think YouTube will pick up the pick it up. Anyway, so I got yeah, a whole bunch now. So and I incorporated the ones that I originally learned with and ones that I had and collected myself. So yes, now I have a whole bunch plus two special ones. Oh, so excited for you, Tony. I hate moving. I really do. I think that's what my hang up is a little with staying here is that the stress of even putting my stuff in storage um last month was just, so much for me and I didn't even move. Like I sold my the place that but I hadn't lived there in a year because it was unlivable. So I sold it and I had to move everything out of there within 2 days and that was stressful enough. 100 different charms. Oh, you know what it is though? Like I got these to learn, these charms, and they came with a book and it tells you what it means, but they're stock, like like stock charms, like those would be stock charms, and these like are things that I had a while. They came off other things. I don't know. I feel like they have energy. Like I have a necklace bail that came like it was on my Sterilite, that bail, but in order to fit it with my other ones, I had to take the bail off. So there's a like so just things that like have my energy and that mean something and that I've had a long time. There's a few new ones that people sent me, like like I ordered some crystals and she sent me like a little package with like charms and crystals. So some of those her charms are in here. So yeah, I just wanted ones. There's a charm that I found in the street near work. Yeah, so kind of just different things. A key with a tassel, and I don't even know where I got it, but I saved it, and I have it now for like 15 years. I don't remember where I got it, but I know I have it a really really long time. And I was like, it has some kind of meaning to me. This was one of my favorite rings. I used to wear it like all the time, and I don't know. I got like heavier. Like I could fit it now. I could fit it, I guess. But hey, Tommy, how are you? But I'm like, oh, it just has my energy because I used to wear it all the time. So I kind of wanted something fun inside. But is the special draw ones will have they're new and quite interesting. Hey, Tammy, and before you guys came, it was just me and PPR. We were testing out if you could just use any old thing for a pendulum and can the spirits move anything? And if you're in a pinch, can you just grab anything? So I showed him, I got this bracelet from Five Below. And then I was rudely interrupted. So I'm sorry, PPR, for the interruptions um, by my roommate's friends while I was asking if anybody, Tammy might have a spell. You have a spell how to get rid of your friends, your roommate's friend. That's what, like, plus your roommate, maybe. No, just his friend. But anyway, so I have got this from Five Below the other day because I thought it was so pretty, and I was actually going to use the charm in my charm reading, and then I was gonna put it in and do that today, and then I was like, I want to test something first, so I wanted to see if I could use this. Now it would be on my wrist, right? Because it's a bracelet. So if I'm out in the street and I'm in a pinch and I need a pendulum and I don't have one on me, can I use this? Yeah, I did. It was in the beginning, but I'll show you guys again. Like I just was like literally like, PBR, can we use this? um, it's not that windy, so I figured we could use the pendulum. Hello, spirits. So can you swing this the other way now after you center? Center. Can you swing it the other way? Yeah. Yeah, you can use it. You can use anything they said, which is funny because I was over here buying these pretty, pretty pendulums. I mean, not that buying pretty pendulums isn't like you know, it's still fun for the crystals, right, Spirit? Yeah, not like buying pretty pendulums gonna hurt anybody, but I was just like, oh my God, really? I could have used my bracelet, you know? So that was funny. Thank you, Spirit. Um, yeah, yeah, you can use it. See, because like I got this pretty one the other day before I just figured this out. Like look how pretty. It's like it's so gorgeous. It has like sparkles in it, and look at it. Like it's like a dragon hand holding a pearl, so it's real pretty. But I was like, Ah, could have used my bracelet. But now I'm thinking I can make pendulums and sell them if I could use anything. I was thinking I might make pretty pendulums and sell them. And because everybody liked my jars that I made, I was thinking of doing a live stream. You guys let me know. Tell them bye. That's right. That's what I told them. Get lost, but the problem is they don't speak English. Most of them speak Spanish because my roommate's Portuguese. And yeah, I don't speak Spanish. Hey, Kelly, how are you? But so I made these the other day. I was making them. They're just like um to have like some crystals in a bottle kind of thing on a necklace. So it put like different crystals that I would need for whatever I was going to do that day, let's say. So I was making them and I thought they were so pretty. And I was like, ooh, so I showed them on my last live stream and everybody was like, oh, I want one. So I was like, oh, um, well, you guys can make them because if I send them, the shipping, like I'd have to at least charge you guys shipping. I hate charging anybody anything, but I mean, plus it's not exactly cheap. There's a lot of crystals. There's other things. I put diamonds and sparkly stuff and whatever. So what I decided to do was, oh, I'm glad you're good. Yes, I want one. So I what I'm gonna do is I ordered some more stuff for these because I only had three. I ordered more stuff to make more, and I'm gonna show you guys how to make them on a live stream. And then if you really want them and you want to pay the shipping and whatever, um, it won't be expensive because I don't. I'm not weird. Like I saw this lady on Etsy. I just looked at this necklace that she made, and she made it with like um Tim Holtz. If you do crafts, you know who Tim Holtz is, and Tim Holtz that's who made these bottles and it was empty bottles with the chains and I just put all those stuff in it. But so he makes like oddities like that, and she made like something like this. $50 she wanted. $50. Um and she just it had like three charms. The charms like sets from him are like $10 each, right? So you figure, and it's not one charm; it's a bunch of charms. A set like sometimes you could get like there's like 10 for $10, right? So $1 a charm. So imagine she put $3 worth of charms on a necklace that wasn't even real and was trying to charge $50 for the way she put the charms or whatever. I was like, look, you must be nuts. You must be damn nuts. But anyway, so yeah, I would never do that. But anyway, so I ordered the stuff. So when it comes, we'll I'll have a live stream and we'll make them. I'll show you guys how to make them and I'll tell you what you need and basically this time around because Michael had a special. They had a big coupon. And they also had, which normally they don't have, so you'd have to get stuff from two places. But Michael's had bottles of natural actual crystals. And it came in like a set of 12, like chips, amethyst, this, that. So I was like, oh my God. And it was like with the coupon, like $12, which for natural chips, 12 bottles of, I'd say this size, um, of natural crystals was a really good price. So yeah, so I'll show you everything. I'll show you what you need. I'll show you how to make them. And if you want them, yeah, what? $50. If you want them, um, I can send you the ones that I would make. Like I said, I'd have to charge you shipping and maybe just like it'd be $5 plus shipping. I wouldn't. That's about it. Just for the stuff, and that's all the stuff. I want crystals in mine though. Of course, you're gonna have crystals. Um, everybody's gonna have crystals. Um, we're gonna make them like that. So yeah, and they're gonna have pretty charms and all sorts of things. And we're gonna personalize them, whatever we want. So we're gonna do it on live stream, and then You guys can make them yourselves if you like that, or like I said, I could send them to you, whatever you guys want. But we're gonna do that. I'm just waiting for the stuff because I needed more bottles because the set only came with three. So yeah, so that's it. But anyway, I'm glad to see you guys, all of you. And so since I did all this work, like writing all this stuff about these charms and stuff, do you guys want a charm reading? You want to test out a charm reading? If anybody wants one. I don't think Tony was here the other day to get a charm reading. Did you, Tony? No. Actually put it in the bigger bag, the charms, so we can mix them up. Yes, charm me. No, you didn't get it. You didn't get one, right? Okay. So we're gonna do Phoenix, and then we're gonna do Tony. So mix it up in my. This is a pretty bag. It came with this pretty, like, I don't know. They call it an altar cloth, but I just wanted something that like things wouldn't slide off of, and velvet. It's so pretty. Charm me. That's what we're gonna say. Charm me. Okay. Let's throw a few charms. Okay. I should show you now. Let's see if I can. I couldn't find my other, and I told you today my back is so bad. You're here, Kelly? Okay. Oh wait, let's see if I could just turn you guys around. Camera settings, camera. Oh my God, you're like, I showed you my face. Okay. All right. Let's see. Can you see? Okay. All righty. Oh yeah, you can see. Okay. So I'm gonna just move this for a second. I'm gonna show you. You got a special one. But anyway, so you got a whole nice array of stuff. I love it. It would help if I got the book out. Now that I got 35 of them, I can't always remember what everything is. But you got the key with the tassel, which I told you I had for a long time. You got the Aries. You have a Celtic key with a crown. And you have the cross with the circle on the bottom and the pearl ball, and you have the butterfly, but it's upside down. So we'll do the Aries first because it's in love, okay? And the Aries is like creative, kind, and honest, but in the love, it means you have an unstoppable like gift for loving people, which is the only thing I could say about that. That's what I get. And you're very fiery and you're very determined. So yeah. Then we have the Celtic key. So this means right now you have strength and inner power and you have a lot of loyalty to yourself. But right now you're having like an inner soul like battle, like something's bothering you. Um, and like it's like down to the core is the only way that I could describe it. Whatever's bothering you is like down to the core. And then you have the little ball here, and your the little let me see. Where's my pearl ball? I have to like highlight the names because I wrote everything like nutty. Where's my pearl ball? Star. That's weird. Oh, here we go. So the pearl ball means togetherness, um, a reunion of sorts, wisdom gained through experience. So you're gonna have an experience where you're gonna gain a lot of wisdom, and it's gonna happen from like this reunion of sorts you're gonna have with either family or friends. The key with the tassel is a change in life stages. So basically, like you go through stages in your life. Well, you're gonna have a change of stages, but a few of them all at once. Um, Increased social like acceptance, like somebody who you normally wouldn't be friends with is going to be friends with you, befriend you, and you're going to have a change in your powers, meaning your spiritual stuff. You're going to have a change with that. And then you have the butterfly. Look how pretty it is. The butterfly, Pakistama, moon butterfly, is like, goes right along with all of this transformation, transcendence, divinity. So you're going to have a change in something spiritual, a change in um, stages in your life. You're going to go through a lot of changes and have some kind of really good transformation. So now, with all that being said, we got to do the special one that you got. So the special one, I'm going to show you guys. The special one is a crystal ball. So let's see which one you got. Oh, you got the crystal ball with the crown. So there you go. There's your little crystal ball. So the crystal ball with the crown means like power, a change in status, an honor, um, maybe like somebody's going to tell you something about your future that is actually a real prediction. So listen to it. Um, yeah. So that was your special one. So there you go. Let me turn you guys back around. I shouldn't turn. Well, I'll turn you back around for a second, then I'll turn you right back around. Because I can't see the comments, I guess, if I don't turn you back around. And I just wanted to see if anybody new came in. Ah, no, you can't. You can't do anything. That's God's will. So I hope that made some sense to you, Phoenix, because this was a very nice reading. So sometimes people take it the wrong way, but really a change in your spirituality and stuff like that is it's only good when you get more powers. Oh, good. I'm glad. And I like the little special ones that we add. All right. Now we're gonna have to do Tony. So turn you guys back around, and I'm sorry. You see how I wrote everything just like because I'll forget. I'll look at it and I'll go, I want it. I know what this means in my head, but it's easier just to read my little notes about my charm that I wrote. Um, yeah. Okay. Bag goes back in the charm. Grab out some more charms for Miss Tony. Hey, Oracles. How are you, Cassie? Cassie, we're doing some charms. Let me turn you guys around again so you can see the charm board. Um, All right. Oh, don't fall now. Which was the other thing. I can't find my other. Let's see how good we can. I can't find my other thing that holds the phone this morning, and since I couldn't look for it because my back was in so much pain, kind of stuck with this older one that doesn't want to stay up as well as everything else. All righty. Cassie, look. You have the red one, and I got the black one. Cassie's the one who told me about these pretty altar, um, and now I use this to shake the charms up. And if you want a charm reading, make sure you yeah. All righty. Sometimes a little comes out. Whatever, like I shake and I put in the front of the pouch, that's what I try to let out, because that's your reading, whether you like it or not. So here we go. Here we go. So you got a lot of them. So we'll put the special one on the side. And then what do we got here? Oh my gosh. Holy moly. Got a lot of interesting ones. I'm going to move them so you can see. I don't know if you can see them because the way the camera is. So let's see. All right. There we go. So you got the ruin. And the ruin, since it's not on the side facing up of the actual design on it, it's in reverse. So it means like a loss of hope, a, the downfall of an idea that you had, basically, and like maybe a health problem coming up. That's what that one means for you. We also got the sun and the moon. And the sun and the moon is very spiritual, a rebirth, um, a dream that's coming to fruition. That's how you say it. And you're going to have like a burst in creativity. So that's what that one means. Then you got the little crystal teardrop. I never read that one before either. That one has yet to ever come out as I was testing these. So here we go. The crystal teardrop is you're recently having like memories of a loved one who's either gone away or deceased. And like that person, you have something that belongs to them, like a keepsake. And it's like your energy is stuck on this memory somehow. That's that guy. And then you got the dog tag, which dog tag is like you had recently like a loss of support, like a support system you had in place for yourself. You lost part of it. So you're having like a little confidence issue, and a problem like identifying with yourself a little. You really needed a big reading today, I see. Then you have the Celtic knot. So the Celtic knot is like um also means rebirth, spiritual growth, and like your body wanting to be in harmony with the earth, air, and water. So basically something spiritual. You're gonna have spiritual growth, and it's gonna have to do with with the earth, air, and water aspect of it. Um, you have also the pearl. Can we find the pearl again? Um, I don't know. Why is like the pearl so hard to find? Like, where did I write it? Like, I wasn't saying no, never mind. Like, I must have wrote it real small or something. Oh, that's like togetherness, reunion, wisdom gained through experience. So an experience you're gonna have with someone, you're gonna gain a lot of experience with. You're in your love. You have the upside down butterfly, and the butterfly moon is um like a transformation in your love, but since upside down, uh, someone who you loved, not being like a, it doesn't have to be like it could be just a really good friend or whatever, is going to do something to make your love turn around for them, or has recently done something that made your love change for them. Then you have this little guy. My God, all the little baby ones came out. You got this little guy, which is the four stones and the crystal. Another one I never read. Um, it's like kind of like a love stone, and it's funny it was right next to the love. So the love stone is like self-worth, confidence, um, peacefulness. Um, yeah, so you're at peace with yourself, um, but due to all the things around it, even though you're at peace with yourself, you still have problems with your identity, maybe wanting to know more with your identity, even though you're at peace with it. Then you have the filigree moon. So, all right, relax. There's nobody there, Petey. So the filigree moon, it's very delicate filigree, so and intricate, so a very unique um, um, and special friendship is coming your way because in the friendship, then you have the bail. Remember I was talking about the bail, like I just put in weird stuff, like, but there's a reason for it. So the bail means you're needing some support from a friend. So, and it's funny, it fell right into the friend one. You're needing some support, somebody to hold you up. You you need you have strong attachments to this friend, and right now you really need their support. You have the Black Aries, so sign. So the Black Aries sign is basically you have a two-faced person that's gonna show their true self to you. They're cruel, and it's telling you to watch out for yourself. And you have the upside down two stars and moons. So the where'd you go? Find it in the front. Yeah. There, it's like you have divine guidance coming your way. You have like protection, but you're also going to have a test in faith. and that's going to come on like a trip of sorts. It doesn't have to be far. It could be a trip to the supermarket, but it's not going to be at home while you're going somewhere. You're going to have a test in your face. Um, and then you have the heart key, and the heart key is someone that has a power over you. Um, soon isn't going to have that power anymore, but you fully trust in this person, and they have powers over you that they shouldn't, and finally they're going to be released. So that's good. And then last but not least, you have your special one. We'll see if it's the same as Phoenix, or did you get a different one, Tony? Let's see. Oh, you got a different one. You got the crystal ball with the skulls. Oh, all righty. So, so basically, it means like mortality, unachievable goal that you made for yourself, um, or you made an unachievable goal for yourself, and you're trying to stick to it, but they're telling you no, let go of it. You're not able to do that. you know, do something different, and that's in your finances. So obviously, you made some kind of goal for yourself that wasn't. And I mean, I put it down there, but there must have been a reason why I put it down there because it's an unachievable goal. Um, and also kind of like it also means like a hope and healing um of your soul. So yeah, that's your reading. And like I said, obviously you needed a big one today. So holy cow, Kim, how are you? I'm sorry, guys. When I'm reading, I don't look at the chat sometimes, so keep yourselves busy, please. Pepper Spice, how are you? And I'm sorry, let me just go back to see if I missed anybody. No, okay. I think it was just Pepper Spice that came in. Oh, Deanna, I missed you too. Hello, Deanna. How are you? Um, oh, Tony, I'm so glad. Let me turn you around. I'm just, I'm so glad that made sense to you, and I hope it helped you. Um, a little more than your dreams, because I know I have a lot of dreams and visions sometimes, but I don't know what the hell they're trying to tell me. I'm like, the heck does that mean? you know? Oh, thank you. Okie Growers, how are you? Oh, so glad that you came by. Okie is a friend of that I met recently Sunday at my YouTube hubby's channel. That's what I'm gonna call him, my YouTube hubby. Um, because for some odd reason I'm in so much pain that I can't even think today. So, but I said there's no way I'm not doing this live stream because I said I'm gonna do one for you now, Tammy. You want a charm reading? Yeah. Um, and if you want a charm reading, just put charm me because because Phoenix came up with the best thing ever. Charm me. So if you want a reading, just put charm me, and we will get you a reading. No, you were at Nez's, right? Okay, I met Oki at Nez's, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I don't remember. This is terrible. I had to write this stuff down. Was it Nez? Okay, so we'll do Tammy. I'm gonna just take one little break because I'm gonna just get a little drink here. I'm gonna chat with you guys. We have Tammy and Kim who want a reading. Anybody else? Let me know. Um, yeah. Well, I guess the roommate and his friend got the hint because they left. They probably are in the house, but they're not bothering me. Oh, I see what the. I think they're making barbecue because I see some smoke in the front of the house. So it's either them or the neighbors barbecuing. Unfortunately, since I'm not a meat eater anymore, it's really hard for anybody to barbecue for me. Although I do have in the freezer, I do have some Mediterranean plant-based burger patties. Cindy changed your name again. Uh-oh. Is that the daughter messing with you? I look like a princess. Yeah, right. My hair grew so long, and now I could put it in little bun. I was watching a video because sometimes I go back and I'm like, I always feel like when you get like a spirit shows themselves to you, that they're trying to tell you something, that there's a message in that. So I was watching a video back I did on Halloween, not this year, 2 years ago, and I had my hair like this, and that spirit on the tennis court showed themselves to me, and actually and I was listening to the EVPs right before it came up, and it was like, he showed himself, he's coming or something like that, and like I was just watching it back, and I was like, wow, like they kind of told me I was gonna see it, and I had my hair like this, so I was like, oh, I think my hair is long enough to put my hair like that again, so that's why my hair's in weirdo buns, because obviously that day I couldn't figure out what to do with it either. But then it was during the pandemic, so I had like a mask on and whatever, so it was just easier to put your hair up. Ah, thank you, Oracle. Thank you for dropping the link. So yeah, that's why my hair is like, and I have my little, my little $5 dress on from Five Below. I lost, I lost enough weight now working at my other job to wear my Five Below clothes again. The barbecue, real meat this side, fake shit that side. Yeah, veggies on one side. It's not fake. It's vegetable. You hope the name sticks, Pepper Spice. Well, it is a good name. um, yeah, and then I have to make another recipe for you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna do a crossover finally because I need to. Um, but since I felt so like I could barely walk today, I was like, oh, I'll do a live stream. I'll sit in the backyard. I'll make myself feel better. And then if I can't get up for an hour after the live stream, it's no big deal. And then tomorrow, I'll gain my energy back by tomorrow, and I'll do a crossing over. Thank you. Is the congrats for the losing some weight because it cost me a real bad back injury. Pepper Spice is Pepper Spice is the doggy's name. Oh, that's cute. You're with Danny on the meat thing. No, you don't eat vegetables. Come on, nothing wrong with. You know what it is? I just have this feeling in my gut like I'm not supposed to eat meat. I don't know why. Well, originally it was because I had a really bad ulcer, so I didn't eat meat from the age of 16 to when I got pregnant with my daughter, because then I needed meat. I wanted it, I should say. I didn't need it. I wanted it. Because one of my cravings was to have like steak barely cooked. Hey, Dave! I'm so glad you made it. How are you? I eat veggies. but I eat meat too. Well, yeah, most people eat both, but recently, like, there's no reason like I was, thank God, ate properly and took care of the ulcer, so I don't have that problem anymore. So technically, I could eat meat. There'd be nothing wrong with it, but I feel it's like karma. I'm like, one, I just feel like I look down at that poor meat, and I'm like, that creature's gonna come back and eat me one day. I'm like, no. Or maybe God's gonna make me like a creature and something's gonna eat me. I don't know what it is, but I know I don't want to eat the poor little animal. I don't know. Love steaks, medium rare. Yeah. Well, it's funny because I got pregnant and I used to go to this place all the time. I worked at Victoria's Secret, and I went to this diner around the corner on 72nd and 3rd. Well, that's where the Victoria's Secret was, but around the corner from it was this like Greek, like diner. It was a Greek diner. And they knew I didn't eat meat, and they were always giving me like, I'd have like a tuna melt or like a salad or something. Thank you, Danny. Thank you for saving my food. I appreciate it. um, and so I'm now I'm pregnant. I'm like 3 months pregnant, but nobody knows yet. I'm not showing yet. And I walk in there, and the guy says, "Oh, what do you want today? Like, you want a Greek salad?" I'm like, I want steak. I want a steak. I want it a big steak, and I want it raw. Like, just cook it like a minute on each side. And he was like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" And I told him it's not for me. It's for the baby. And he's like, "Oh." So yeah, he goes, I gotta cook it a little more. This is, by New York State law. I'm like, cook it the least that you're allowed by New York State law, because I want that thing to moo at me. So yeah, yeah, food. Food is everybody's favorite topic because everybody's got to eat now. They gotta eat. Yep. So I did bring out a snack. Funny enough, I saw him the other day and I like couldn't resist. I'm like, I wonder how it tastes. So look at this. It's called Pop Creations. It's vegan and non-GMO and all that good stuff. And it's orange and vanilla. So it should these popcorn should taste like a creamsicle. I love me some creamsicle. But yeah, yeah. So it's non-GMO. It's gluten-free, made of whole grains, and it's vegan. But I wonder if it really tastes like a creamsicle when you put the two colors together. Popcorn. So yeah, that's the only way I'll eat my steak. Yeah, raw, and more raw. But yeah, now I don't eat steak. But um, I went to, mind me of my big fat Greek wedding. I went to my best friend's house, and they know I don't eat meat. So usually the mom will make me licking the phone. She'll make me like an omelet with like different stuff in it, which is fine. No meat. But the other day she's like, I'm making chicken cutlets, but don't worry, you can eat them. And I'm like, why? What are they made out of? She's like, no, it's chicken. She goes, but it's from an organic chicken. She goes, my her brother raises chickens, and it's all organic and everything, and she goes, so it's good. It's good because it's a real chicken. It's not like the stuff you get in the store. And I'm like, no, is it a chicken? No, like, I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I can't eat it. It's still, now you're making me feel even worse. Now you took this chicken that was having this great life and you put it in the damn, you put it in the pot and you fried it with, you know, breadcrumbs. It's like terrible. like worse than if it came from the store. I don't know. I was sad. She made me eat one. I'm sorry, chicken. Um, yeah. She was like, "No, you have to have one." It's not really chicken. She's so funny. You can't argue with, I known her since I was born, so I can't argue with her. It's like my second mother, so you can't say to her, "No, I'm not eating your food." But it's like if you went to your grandma's house after she made the homemade sauce, like my grandma used to do when she was alive. 4 hours, on a Sunday, she would spend making sauce for spaghetti and meatballs for the whole entire family, all the grandkids and whatever. And if you would tell her, "No, I don't eat meat," or "No, I don't eat tomato sauce," you'll be dead. There's no, what the hell you mean? I'm gonna feed you then. you know, it's still meat though. That's what I told her. It's still meat though. um, yeah. So in about, I don't know how many years, I cheated because I had a tiny itty bit of. I took only a piece of her so I could taste it because she was very adamant she wasn't leaving me alone. But yeah, but I don't have no cravings for meat or none of that. Like, not interested in it. Now you done it. Meatballs. I have meatballs in the house, but they're plant-based meatballs. So which that always sounds good. I could go for some plant-based meatballs tonight. I don't know what I want actually. They're barbecuing, and now I feel like just grilling some zucchini or something. Hello, an H7 Apollo. That's a nice name. How are you today? Um, so yeah, now I'm gonna do a charm reading for Tammy because we yapped, and now Tammy needs a charm reading. Oh, I'm glad. I am glad you're doing splendid. I'm gonna do a charm reading for Tammy. So you guys talk amongst yourselves while I turn yours around and charm her. All right, Kim. Camera. Ah, there we go. And like I said, don't mind the noise. I'm outside. All the neighbors are out. People are barbecuing. I want to try to have it so you see the whole board, but it's kind of difficult because my table is tiny and round. Tiny and round. Alrighty. Shake up this baby. Shaky, 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 shaky. Get some charms in here. Oh, we got one of those. Okay. Tammy, it doesn't want to come out. Okay. Give you. All righty. Jeez. It's like they didn't want to come out. They were like, "No, Tammy, no." No, Tammy, no. All righty. Oh, you got some interesting ones too. All righty. So I never saw the ruin come out like this. I'm going to have to do a meaning of that one. That, wow. Standing upward. Oh, okay. So you have um, the pearl ball in the home. So you're going to have like a family reunion coming up and a lot of togetherness with like in your home with family and friends. You also got the the Celtic like Trinity knot. So it's like rebirth, spiritual growth in the house. Um, you need some harmony in your body that has to do to help with your spiritual growth with the earth, air, and water elements. You got the Baal, and the Baal is like, okay, you need to hang out with friends or family to like reunite with them, which is what your reunion may be all about. And you need a support of a friend, like a really good friend. You need some of their support to hold you up. Something's going on, so obviously you need some a support system. You have the skeleton key. So the skeleton key is means like you're wishing to gain access or to obtain something, and it could be actual or an abstract thing, like you want to gain um, money is actual, or you want to gain like some kind of spiritual knowledge. Um, but there's something that you're looking to gain access to in your life recently. You also got the dog tag. So the dog tags is like there's an issue that's plaguing you that has to do with um, something in a plaguing issue about your identity, an identity issue that's plaguing you desperately. Um, like I want to say, like it has something to do with like you you found something out about yourself that you don't like. Like I feel like that's what it's telling me. Like you found out something about yourself. I don't know if you know when you look at something one way and you think, oh, okay, but when you see it in retrospect or through with somebody else's eyes, you feel differently about it. So you found out something about yourself that's bothering you, basically. Then you have the moon butterfly, and the moon butterfly is like a transformation of sorts, and a like kind of a feminine transformation of sorts for you. Um, it's like a transcendence, like divinity. It has all the phases of the moon. So and it's in like between your love and yourself. So I feel like you're going to have like your transformation has to do with your self love, and it's going to go through a lot of phases, or you maybe already started going through different phases of your self love, um, and your self worth. And then you got the ruin, and because it's standing up like that, and it's in your friendship, I'm gonna say that something like magical is going to happen in a friendship that you had from a long time ago. So maybe a friendship that you had that maybe you lost touch with that person or you don't see anymore, is they're going to come back, and you two together are going to be magical. That's basically what that's saying to me. And then your special one, let's see which one you got. There's only two of these guys, but they have two different one. Oh, one has like a crown and the other has the skull. So I'll tell you what your crystal ball means. Okay. So your crystal ball with the little skulls. Basically, so the circle of skulls is mortality. But I feel like really, and why I put it in travel is because there's going to be like an accident or a death of someone you know while they're traveling. Like I don't know why I feel that way, and I'm sorry if that happens because we don't want anybody to die. But or maybe they don't die. Maybe it's just a bad accident they have when they're traveling. But that's what I feel like. Somebody you know gonna have an accident while they're traveling, and but it's also in retrospect gonna bring you hope and healing. So interesting reading, nonetheless. Um, yeah. So I hope that made sense to you. I hope some of it resonated with you, and I hope it helps you in the long run. So yeah. So what are you guys thinking of these charms? I know, like, I mean, there's 35 things in there, but still, sometimes the same ones fall out, but they always mean different things to different people. So you got ice cream? How dare you? No, you're not gonna see any family, you don't think? Some kind of reunion of sorts. It definitely. Oh, I wanted to go. Oh yeah, I wanted to go to. Wanted to come back and see you guys. There we go. Because I like to see you guys. Let me. I have this big, humongous pillow thing here to help me to sit. So I have um in my back. So I have him. I can like kind of not sit so much. But welcome back, Kim. Oh, you're a vegetarian too? No, it's you know what? Since like I said, I had a very bad ulcer. So since I'm 16, I haven't been able to eat meat because the meat would bother the ulcer and it made me really sick. So at first, I just started not eating meat because it bothered me and it would make me sick. And then I ate meat a little when I was pregnant with my daughter. And then right after I had her, like when I was breastfeeding her, I ate meat a little. So I had protein. But after that, I stopped again because I was like, I don't want to aggravate the ulcer if it's not totally gone. And then, um, and then, I didn't eat meat. You don't think? Well, it didn't come yet, some of it. Maybe that's why it didn't want to come out of the bag. That might be. It didn't. It was like, no, we don't got nothing for Tammy, nothing. But if you're insistent, we'll throw something in there. We'll throw something in there. I don't know. But if any of it happens, you'll have to come back and tell me. You will, you will. Now, did anybody else? Oh, Kim, because Kim's back now. Kim, did you want a reading? Me or Danny or Cindy or my fellow vegetarian or Cassie? Do you want a charm reading? Kim. All righty, Kim. Turn you around. Do I like weed? Well, I actually do not. I never smoke anything in my life. Um, my friends sent me a like edibles. I gave them to my other friends. I had one and it gave me a headache, so I'm like, I know they say edibles are different than smoking, but I'm like, I smoke cigarettes, so that's enough to buy and get addicted to, I guess. All right. Now the sun's gonna come and bother us, Kim. Let me see if I can fix this so we kind of, maybe if I go the other way, will you be out of the sun? Let's see. Let me see. I gotta go around. We're kind of still in the sun, guys. Sorry. I never know where the sun's gonna be at what time. I was supposed to go earlier, but I didn't because I I just wasn't feeling well with my back. I didn't think I could sit. So I think that's okay. I think you can kind of see. So all right, let's see with Kim. Should go yap a bit. Oh, we need one special one for Kim. It's in there. Oh, the special one doesn't want to come out. That's so funny because, yeah. All right, Kim. I'm sorry, but they don't want to give you that one. It's like, nope, not coming out. So, like Tammy's didn't want to come out, maybe we won't push it. So, here's what we got. A lot of upside down stuff. I don't even know how you did that. All righty. So you have the upside down parade pin. So in reverse, the parade pin means like you're kind of like separated from a crowd, like you separated yourself from people and social events for some odd reason. Um, and your communal bonds are not strong as they used to be anymore. And then you have the upside down butterfly. So the moon butterfly in reverse is like it's still like a transformation, but it's um a transformation you didn't want to happen. Like you're gonna go through a change that you really didn't want to do. And then you have again, the pearl ball. The pearl ball loves you guys today. So the pearl ball is like a reunion, but yours is not near like family or anything. It's kind of like between work and finances. So I want to say like maybe I feel like that the togetherness is maybe work related, not really finance related. Like you're gonna have like maybe you're gonna work closely with somebody basically is what's gonna happen. You have an idea and you're gonna work closely together with somebody. Then you have the cross and um the ball, the circle and the cross. Oh, this is kind of funny. So the circle and the cross is like an aid to your magic. So it's kind of like and it's between family and work. Somebody is going to aid you in your spiritual like um, journey that you're having, and it's either going to be a family or a coworker or both. Maybe two people. It's going to guide you and help you with your spiritual guidance, and also like um, it is kind of like It's gonna be a very wild like ride. Is the only thing I could say. Like very, very wild. It's gonna be a very wild ride to get to this spiritual place that you want to be with these people helping you. So, um, and you have the heart key. So the heart key is like someone like either you met on your travels, but maybe you also knew from home. Maybe you traveled with them from home somewhere, but someone um is like has power over you and is like forcing you to do something you don't want to do. Like they're like, "Hey, you know, you got to do this either with me or for me or whatever," and you don't want to do it. You're having some anxiety about doing it with them. Um, and then you have the black Aries sign, which is like, oh, a cruel or two-faced person is rearing their little head, and you have to be very weary and watch out for yourself. So there you go. That is your reading. I hope that makes sense to you. So yeah, let's turn yours back around. Turn yours back around. Okay. Hey Doris, how are you? Okay, Pepper Spice, definitely. I'm just waiting for Kim to tell me if she had interesting. Oh yeah, look, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. Well, I don't know. It's all about a spiritual journey, so a lot of it, Kim. So it's definitely. I know my spiritual journey, which has only just begun, has been something so crazy that even I don't believe it at times. So yes, you could have a reading too. Okay, so we have I think Pepper first. If I missed anybody, let me know. Cindy is first, and then it's 8-7. Who wants a reading? Oh, their hamburgers do smell good though on the Barbie, which is gonna make me go inside later and have my Mediterranean plant-based burger. Yep. Oh, I'm just on this creamsicle kick. So I got these two. I got creamsicle filled Twizzlers. They had these at work. Probably so bad. It's so bad. Oh, and Doris, no problem, Doris. Like they have cream inside the Twizzler. It's crazy. I never had a Twizzler with something in it, and it actually really tastes like a creamsicle. So if you like creamsicles and you come across, it really does taste like a cream. And it's so interesting because it actually has something in it, which is crazy to me. If I knew I could fill Twizzlers up with stuff, I'd be filling them up with all sorts of stuff. I do love me some Twizzlers. This is so slow. rum. Oh, a drink. I'll be on the floor passed out. Alrighty. I'm going to give a reading to Miss Cindy. Let's see what they want you to know. And send me some energy. um, I don't know. Can I just do it this way where I can not turn the camera around? What can we see? I guess not, because we really can't see nothing. We gotta turn the camera around. I was trying to be lazy. You have to go all the way into the settings, and I'm on seniors, so yeah. So it's kind of a pain in the neck. Let's see if I move that. I give you some more room. Oh yeah, have a little more room there. I don't know. I just wish I had my other one worked so good last week, but I have, like I said, this one is older, and it's like the thing that, that little knob that you use to tighten it is like dying. Anyway, that's me. Okay, what does Cindy need to know, Spirit? What are we doing? Oh, you love the Pro Bowl. Oh, actually, that's really funny. So that came out of one of the little yellow bags. Oh, with its crown. That is hysterical. How did it get out of the bag when we closed them? Holy moly. Okay. Alrighty. That's very funny. That's something new and exciting. So let's see what we got. Oh, you got the two Aries together. So let's do those first. The two Aries together. Okay. When they're thrown together, it's like a twin flame. It means you either met or really like tomorrow, like really, really close in the future, you see or meet your soulmate, which is really cool. Um, you have like very strong um relationships with people, like you don't do it halfway, it's always to the nines, basically. Um, yeah, so that's what the two Aries mean together. You have the butterfly upside down and the self love. And our little moon butterfly, it's like you're gonna have a transition in your love life that of course is gonna affect yourself, but the transition is in your love life is I don't know the word that I'm looking for. The it's basically going to be a transformation altogether of your love life. Like it's going to be totally different than what you ever expected. I don't know if there's a word for that, but that's what I was meaning to say. Whatever it changes into, it's going to be totally something you never expected, unexpected. So now you got the little special one came out all for me already. I don't even have to take it out of the bag. Um, so you got the Golden Crown crystal ball. Hmm. So the Golden Crown crystal ball is like a change in your status of power and since it's in yourself, like so you're gonna think differently about yourself and you're gonna love it. Basically, it's like a big self finding a big self love. Um, for yourself. So yeah, it's in the super close future if it hasn't already happened. In the center of your life, basically going on there, because it fell right there, is the sun and the moon, and it's upside down. So basically, you have a blockage in your spiritual belief. Is basically what that means, and that's basically like what's prominent in your life right now. You have like a spiritual blocking, and then you have the star and the moon and the star. So the moon and star is like, oh, so it's like a perfect pairing. Is basically like a strong bond between a mother and a child, or a father and a child. Maybe you have a friend that's a single mother that needs help, or it's something to do with like a parent and a child that's going to go on in your life. It's kind of in between travel and home. So it's more towards the travel. So maybe when you go somewhere, you're going to meet like a single mother who needs help, or you've met a mother or a mother and child who needs help, or even a father and a child who needs help. And then you have the big cross also. So the cross in the circle is kind of like, um, and it's between the friendship and the travel. So maybe you're going to befriend someone when you go somewhere who's going to help you on your spiritual journey, which is obviously what you need right now because you're having a blockage um, in your spiritual journey right now. So somebody's going to aid you in that, um, to help you, which is good. Um, and it's kind of like, the person the person who's going to help you, I think you think is a little like you're gonna see them and go, oh God, that person's so like feisty or fiery. Like they have a real like a real feistiness about them, but they are gonna help you. But that's the first thing you're gonna think about them, like, oh God, like this person. Yeah, because that's what I get from that. So yeah. Oh, and the little, you got the little bally too. The little I read this so many times today. It's kind of funny. Um, the little pearl ball, which is like, so for you, I'm thinking, and it's outside basically. It's kind of like off the board. It's going to be in the far future, like far. It's not going to be close in your future, but you're going to have an experience that changes your whole way of life, your whole way of thinking, your whole belief on religion, everything. It's not close though, but it's far out in your future because it's like off the board. But yeah, so I didn't want to forget. I forgot you, little guy, all the way over there. So yes, I hope that made some kind of sense to you. You could see it better. What are we talking about? Oh, we're still talking about that yummy, that yummy thing. 34 years. Wow. So then you really met your soulmate. But the soulmate might not be, your soulmate might not be your husband necessarily. You could have a soulmate that is a friend's soulmate. Like a soulmate is not like, uh to me, I don't know if it is to you guys, but so maybe I should change the wording on that. It's it's a soul. it's a soul that your soul just goes with. Like you're like in sync, and it could be a female, it could be it, it could be a dog for all I know because they have souls too. But an alike energy of yours, your soulmate is going to like you're going to connect with them. So, oh, you're welcome, Kim. You're leaving, Kim? She said, "Have a good night." Yeah. So, yeah, maybe I'll have to change the wording about the soulmate. But yeah, like the twin flames. But it's yeah. To me, a soulmate could be anything. Anybody who has a soul or anything that has a soul. But it's an alike energy of yours that you're gonna find. No. So I'll have to write that better in my notes for you guys. Because, yeah, I guess soulmate does sound like someone you love. Anyway, and you see what it came out of? Like it came out by itself. So cool. Just kind of jumped right out of the bag. Like, how did it do that? Jumped right out. Yeah, thanks. I just have some little stuff here. This is a glow in the dark. Like that ball glows in the dark. Oh, I have some holy water just in case. Got my little fairy lights and my pendulum board with my pendulums, which is another thing. If you guys want to ask spirits any questions with the pendulum, you're more than welcome to ask me to do the pendulum. Too. And then I had to do a reading for someone else. So give me a second. That's why I didn't turn around the camera. So I figured what we'll do is we'll just do the next reading. And that was Cindy. After Cindy, was it H7 or was it Doris? I can't remember. Let's go up. Ah. Oh, I think H7 first and then Doris. Me, then Doris. Oh, see? I'm over there looking up and you already knew it. You already knew the order of your reading. Thank you. Let's shake this up. Shake it up. But if you guys know of a way, because I'm just learning this now, the charm readings. But if you guys know of a way that would be a better way to like, see another lady, she just takes a handful of charms out of a box. And that's why I brought the box out, because I thought I would do that. But I think that, I don't know, I'd kind of be able to feel. I kind of like that it comes out of the bag. Like, I don't know, nobody knows what they're getting. I don't know. I don't know. But if you guys know of a better way to do it. But sometimes it seems to be right on, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, 7, some energy for you and me and spirit. All righty. Yours came right out. All right. Nice. You also got the 2 Aries signs, but you actually got one of them in reverse. Which is kind of funny. So they're on the same side instead of one saying Aries and one not. So your 2 Aries together means you have an unstoppable friendship with someone. It's just like a never-ending friendship. They're like I said, like your soulmate, like your it's your alike energy. I'm gonna say it like that. This person is your alike energy, and you just kill it as friends. Your friendship's unstoppable, like basically. So it's a really good friend. You got the tree of life. So the tree is like growth, stability, a strong relationship in your life in general. Friends, obviously, not only with friends, but or lovers or whatever. All your relationships, you have really strong relationships. You also got the pearl ball, but it's far away from you. It's off the board, off the chart, and the pearl ball is I don't know why all of you got that one today. It's another like um to me this one far out in your life um is like someone you're gonna get together with later on in life um is gonna help you, I don't know, find peace is the best way to describe it. Then you got the two moons and the Star of David, which means you have like divine guidance behind you. You have protection, but it's upside down. So it's kind of saying you're gonna have or you have currently a test in your self worth, like you're testing yourself, see what yourself can do. Basically, you're giving yourself like really hard tests. And then you have the parade one, and the parade one on its upside means there's like a happy event or celebration that's coming up in your life. Graduation, it could be anything like that. But some kind of happy event is coming. Then you have the filigree moon, and in reverse, like that, upside down, means you're gonna have a little delicate, fragile situation coming up with a family member or your whole family in general. But definitely, you're gonna have like a little like delicate situation with your family that you have to tiptoe around. Then you have the heart key. You got a lot of keys because you got the heart key, and then they're off the board though. You got the heart keys, the heart key, and then you have the like Celtic key with the crown. So the heart key is um, there's someone who you committed yourself to that isn't worthy of it. But it's far out. It didn't happen yet. It's not in your immediate life. Um, Now the key with the crown means you have like a loyalty to yourself, but you're gonna have a battle with yourself also. Like you're gonna have a battle with your like how do you explain a battle with yourself? It's like you're gonna fight with yourself about a situation, but that's further that you're not gonna be able to make up your mind about it. But that's further out. And then you have the ruin, that's also further out. And the ruin is like since it's upside down, it's like you're gonna have a loss in hope um, and your faith coming up um, because you're gonna find out something I guess you didn't know before that happened a long time ago in the past, and it makes you change your ideas about things, and you have a little loss in faith. But like I said, that's off the board. And then you have on the board your little crystal ball, which came in the bag this time. Oh, and you got the crown one too. I put them back in the bag because I figured. If they came out of the bag again, that'd be a miracle because they were tied. I don't know how that happened. Um, so the so the so it means like basically like a high honor is gonna fall upon you. Like somebody's gonna ask you to do something and you're really honored about that they asked you to do that. And they're going to like I don't know, like it's they're gonna tell you something after they give you this task, or maybe they ask you something or they tell you something that you're honored about. They're going to tell you something that changes your whole idea about your future. You got a lot of you have the strongest relationships I've ever seen, but you have a lot of like soul searching to do, I guess is what it's telling you, like to look into things that you believe in to make sure that it's the truth, basically. So that's what I got from your reading. And because it doesn't always go on just what comes out, it goes on what they all mean as a cooperative. So sometimes that's why they mean different things to different people, because it depends on what they're near also. So I hope that made some kind of sense to you. And these are a little longer, guys, because they're like, it's a little more of an intense reading than just an oracle reading from a book. So I have to kind of figure out what they all mean together. And then hope it means something to you. Otherwise, I'm just reading a story to you. Like eh, a fun story that, you know. Hi, Miss Southern Belle. Oh, you're welcome. I hope you liked it, honey. And I hope it means something to you. Well, obviously, you know if you have strong relationships and stuff. So that came out like right then and there, like, oh yeah, that's let me turn you guys back around for a second and then we'll get Doris. Hi, Miss Southern Belle. How are you? Yes. Oh, good. Yeah, meaningful. That's what you got. Yes, you do. That was um yep. And I just put the stuff in the box so then I can move around more freely maybe. I wanted to make the table look pretty, but I need a bigger table. That's what I need, a bigger table. Um so yeah. All right. Yeah. See if I can find my lighter. I I tried to put less stuff on the table than I had last week because I had everything, cards, everything. And this week I'm like, okay, let me not overwhelm myself. Maybe we'll one day we'll do cards, one day we'll do charms. So today I'm like, yeah, or we could do two things. Like I guess cards and charms should be different. Even though it's nice to see what if the cards and the charms go together. Because last week we did real good. Like, ooh, hot Italian sandwich. You had some spicy meatball. That's the first thing I thought of when she said that. Was it spicy meatball? That'd be amazing. And a spicy meatball. Anyway, yes, that's what I was trying to figure out. If she had a, oh, it's getting a little chilly now. Chilly Willy. How long have I been a charm reader? Believe it or not, I don't like meatball sandwiches. Well, good. Either does me and H7 because we don't eat meat. So we definitely don't like meatball sandwiches. So we're all in the same boat. Although Miss Southern Belle eats meat. She just don't like the meat on her sandwiches. No, I actually you gotta have a taste for a meatball sandwich because it's like the bread gets all gooey when you put I remember when I did eat meat, I didn't like meatball sandwiches because the sauce would make the bread too mushy and it'd be tasting like you're eating like mushed up like soggy bread or something. That's why I didn't like the meatball sandwich. Is that why you don't like them either, Miss Southern Belle? Makes the bread too mushy. So believe it or not, I have only been doing charm readings for I saw it. It was like reading the bones, and I wanted to do it because I said I want to do something different than oracles or regular cards because I want to try to test my tuition. Your mom likes meatball sandwiches. I'm trying to test like my intuition on things. So I decided I wanted to do charm readings. I wanted to pick some of my own charms, use some regular charms from somebody else, and just try to learn. So I've only been doing it for 2 weeks now. There you go. So that's why I guess some of them make sense to people and some of them don't because maybe because I've only been doing it 2 weeks. So I'm trying to, and even though I've been doing it 2 weeks, like I've been testing it myself, I've only done it for people. This is my third time doing it for other people. So there you go. So you guys are helping me learn. I'm a natural. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Do you do that too? Do you know, or do you know about that? Some people read the bones, or the ruins, which um, I also want to learn how to do like astrology, like um horoscope. Not so much. Oh yeah, no, it's fun. Like I want to get as good as reading the charms as Cassie is at reading her oracle cards. That's what I want to do. But oh, thank you. You're not practicing. Yeah. No, and I feel like you can grab any charms in your house, like and throw them and give yourself like a daily reading. And then it's like kind of what these mean to, oh, it's gonna be sunny today and I'm gonna have a party or something like I was that's what I was trying to do, to myself, like pick a few and throw them and be like, okay, what does this mean to me? Like, you know, yeah. The charms I have, like, I sat there like looking at them and writing down like the meaning. See, this is all me writing them. Like what I think they kind of stand for. So basically, it's like what they stand for. But then once you throw them on the board, it stands for something else. Like Miss Southern Belle, it's not gonna stand the same for her as it does for H7 because once they go next to each other and there's different charms that say different things, like they work together. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, these are my own meanings of the charm. Yeah. No, there's no official booklet. Those half those charms are just my charms that came off of like different things. Maybe it was a broken earring or some charms, are were store bought a long time ago or whatever. But no, yeah, these meanings are all my own meanings of what they mean. So yeah, no, yeah. I mean, I got like when I started out with 7 little charms that I got from someone who sent me 7 charms, this, and a little booklet about what the charms meant. But I was like, that's cute, but you always get like kind of the same reading because you have five charms and you're reading from a book. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna, you know, not have like 35, even though not all of them came out in the bag. There's um well 33 and then the two special crystal ball ones. Yeah. So I'll probably add more. Yeah, it's more authentic. Well, that's what I wanted. I wanted to try to make it a little more meaningful for people, you know, depending on what came out of the bag. So, oh, there you go, pepper spice. See, that makes sense, Cindy. Yeah, and I modified it. Yes, that makes sense, Cindy. I'm sorry for your loss. It's kind of weird. I lost my mother in February too, not this February. 12 years ago, February. I lost my mom, February 12th. Yeah. So, all right, Doris, we're coming for you. We're coming to do your reading. You send me some energy, Doris, 'cause we need it. We need the energy.
Qué lindo, qué lindo, qué
You
lindo.
barbecuing?
Yeah.
Oh, good. You just ate some food?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Did he make me any veggies? Nothing, right?
Ay, qué lindo, qué lindo.
This is my friend, my roommate Marco, his friend Johnny. See, they're all talking, the people. Hmm.
Don't comprendo.
You know. Alrighty.
Ay, qué bonita. ¿Un cigarrillo para mí, mami?
Oh yeah. Sure. Oh here. There you go. Alrighty, guys. Doris, let's turn you around so you can see. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, too.
Mm-hmm. All right. Camera. Eh, look, it's Lola. Hi, Lola. That's the doggy. Those are the doggies I make all the treats for. There we go. Now we don't have the sun in our face. So, all right, let's go. Let's go for Doris. Shaker, shaker. Ah, with that, we're dropping it. Huh. All right. Doris didn't even, the special one didn't want to come out, the crystal ball, because you don't need it. You got all this other fun stuff. Holy cow. All righty. Look, you got a star that's stuck in the Star of David. Do you see this? How does that even happen? I've never seen that before. Out of all the times I've thrown these and practiced them, I never saw one stuck in another. That is so funny. All right. So you also got the ball. I think it just rolls out of there. But yeah. But the pearl ball means like, and it's far away. So you're gonna get a piece of knowledge that's gonna help you way out there in the future. You got the black Aries sign. So that is um like a fool person is like bothering you, or like a two-faced friend is gonna show their true colors. You have the ghosty like right in the center of your life, and the ghosty one is like an issue from the past is coming up to haunt you and basically influencing your future. Um, yeah. You also have the pink Aries. So the pink Aries and the black Aries go together as like they're on the same side too. So the pink one in reverse, in the reverse of the Aries, is like okay, so a transition of yourself is gonna happen, and because it's thrown together, you're gonna go through this transition with someone who's very close to you. Um, you have the kitty cat and the kitty cat upside down in reverse. Um, so the cat is like going to be, because it's upside down, it's going to be a change in your like your fortune. So basically like a change in money issues. Like if you're having money issues now, they're going to get better. If you're having good money now, it's not going to be good so later, you know. It's going to be a change in your finances basically. Then you have the ring. So that ring um where did I put that ring? Oh, so this ring is like, oh, you have a strong devotion to a project, 'cause it's in the work that you're doing. It's a very strong devotion. You're very determined to do something, um, like a project or a job or making something. It's something you're really devoted to. Um, you have the upside down perfume bottle, which basically means that you had a loss in courage and that you're bottling an issue up that you don't want to deal with. That's where your loss of courage comes in because you're not courageous enough to deal with this problem that you bottled up. So you're not thinking about doing it. Then you have the little crystal teardrop here. Okay, teardrop is like you're having an energy drain. Something or someone is draining your energy, and you're having a lot of problems. It could be the issue that's haunting you, that's draining your energy. Um, yeah, because it's like some kind of energy drain. And then you have the Star of David, and the two moons all wrapped up into one. So the star is kind of like a group. It stands for like a group, a grouping of like people or a party you're gonna go to, and together with those guys, it might mean something totally different. So the where did I put the Star of David? Where are you? Oh, okay. So it's like a divine guidance and protection. So basically, maybe the grouping of your protection, it's a group of people protecting you. Maybe a bunch of spirit guides or a bunch of people who are going to spiritually protect you. Um, going on. That's what the grouping is about. That's why it's stuck in the Star of David. So interesting. This was a good reading too. And you got a whole bunch of different ones. So yeah. Yeah, you going to a party? July 3rd. Gosh. But I hope that made some kind of sense to you, Doris. I think, Doris, when I did your reading the other day, let me see if I could turn the camera around so I could see you. Well, I can't see you, but you guys could see me anyway. All righty. I think you got that two-faced person before, right? I think there's just somebody, and it's always like in your friendship. So definitely like a friend is gonna like do something that's against you. So did you get that one before? Peekaboo, Danny. Anyone. I haven't been seriously injured. Like, well, I've injured my back recently, and I'm having a lot of problems with that. And I won't know if it's serious until I get an MRI. And I've been having a lot of troubles getting an MRI, so that's a whole other story. But yeah. So yeah, that's my problem right now. I'm having severe back troubles. Severe. Like this morning, I was crying. I didn't even think I would do this live stream. Um, and it took me. I was supposed to do it. I remember telling Danny. I was talking to him online, and I told him, "Oh, I'm gonna do a live stream, and I'm gonna do it." Like, oh my God, that was probably around like 2 or 3 o'clock, and I didn't end up doing it until like 5. You kicked it to the curb the other day after 12 years. Ah, and you did get that reading before, right, Doris? I think you got it the other day. Yeah. So it really, at least Doris, that you got it 3 times, I think. So I think that had to tell you something. Should I get lost? Yeah, me too. Me too. Because I like it, and I hadn't gone live for like a year because I had issues with where I was living, and so like because there's 3 of us roommates, the owner, and me and another guy who like stay with him. Um, it's difficult because everybody has different schedules and who's home when doing what, and so. But now that it got nicer, I could sit in the backyard, and even though they're in the front, they don't come bother me too much. Like his friend, see, my roommate didn't come bother me. He knows better, but his friend doesn't. Got tired of yes. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad you dumped her, Doris, and hopefully then you won't get that again. Unless now she's gonna do something else to you, and that's why it keeps coming up. I hope not. If we do another reading for you, Doris, and it comes up like that again, we're gonna have to contact her, see what the hell is going on with her. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna taste these guys because I've been dying to taste these. But you think they're gonna be any good? Let's see. I'm almost afraid. Oh, they're just orangey white ones. Oh, thank you so much, Cindy. Thank you. Cindy and little, is your doggy Pepper Spice a girl or a boy? Good. It was probably the right one. If you feel good about it inside, it's always, you have to go with your heart. If your heart tells you to do something, it's probably right. They're not bad, actually. They have a little tinge of a taste of like an orangey creamsicle, but it's still popcorn. It's really cool. Old Spice. Jenny. Well, I love Old Spice. The smell of it for men. They have it at work, and the other day a bottle like broke. She's a girl. So okay, so it's Cindy and Miss Pepper Spice. um, because Miss Pepper Spice is the little doggy. It smells so good, that Old Spice. I haven't smelled Old Spice, I think, since my father used to wear it. So Really? I've heard of a poodle. I haven't heard of the other one. How you say it? Havanese. Havanese? French. She's like a French poodle. Is that what they call them? Is that what? If it's not for the Old Spice, however you people would have been born. Damn straight. My father was 15 years older than my mother. And he managed to get out me and my sister after me. So we're my sister and I 6 years apart, almost seven. Hmm. See, yes. And he wore the Old Spice. But I think my favorite men's cologne still to this freaking day, well, depending on who wears it, because I like perfume and cologne smell different on everybody, but usually when a guy's wearing cool water, I freaking know it. I'm like, you're wearing cool water. I don't know. I love that scent. I really do. That's like my favorite cologne. Uh, the toy poodle managed to get under your covers. It's like Pinocchio. I don't want to be a toy anymore. I want to be a real poodle. Havapoo. I love that name. A Havapoo. That's so cute. I have to look them up what they look like. I'm in love with those mini dogs, but I won't buy one because I know that it's bad for the doggy to breed them like little, teacup doggies and stuff. I had a toy Yorkie, and she was the best dog ever. But because she was a toy Yorkie, she had a lot of like intestinal problems and stuff. So I don't want like I think people shouldn't buy them because I feel bad for the doggies. And if you keep buying them, they're gonna keep breeding them that way, and those poor dogs have a lot of problems. Oh, you actually it's a poodle. It's a oh, okay. You had like me, like I had a toy Yorkie, you had a toy poodle, so it's a tiny one. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like a toy, like one of those little, little wind up ones. Okay. I didn't even drink anything but my Snapple. Oh God, that's funny. I cracked myself up with that. Yes, that was funny, right? H7. I literally thought she meant she. So my whole Pinocchio story was out the door because okay, she's a real dog. I got these solar lights from work yesterday because I'm like, oh, if I'm out here when it's dark, I need these solar lights so I could see. They're not working. Where is it? It's near the tree. Can you see it? Yeah, there it is. You see that light? It's not on. Is it like on a? You know what? I didn't read about them. Is it on like it has to be dark to go on? Like it goes on when the panel doesn't have any more light, or does it not go on? I don't know if they're broken or whatever. My sister has a lab, so I call her my doggy niece. Oh, supper time. Well, you eat something for me, Danny, and hugs and kisses to you. And we'll talk to you later. Is Cassie still here? Cassie, you still here? I would love to do a reading for you. I showed in the beginning, guys. I don't know. I don't think all of you were here. Look at this pretty pendulum I got. Look at the sparkles. And then look at it, like it has like a dragon paw with a pearl. How pretty that is. I'm like in love with it. I think it's so gorgeous. I actually wish I could wear it as a pendant. Maybe I can. Maybe I could get like a longer thing and put it on. Because I'd wear it just like that, like, you know? The last time I did well, I told you I was practicing, so I don't know, the other Sunday, I think I did a video about like an intro to my charm readings so you guys could see what I was gonna do. And I did a little reading for myself, but I only did it with the 5 original charms that I had. So I didn't do a reading actually for myself with the full charms yet. What's funny? Well, you see over here, I have the 2 pit bulls because I know you saw Doris because I made him doggy treats. Yes, I mentioned money. Did you come into money? Or did you come out of money? I hope you came into money. Be better. Be better if someone just called her and been like, you hit the lotto. I just got a $124 credit on my power bill. Well, hey, $124 is a good amount of money. I'll take that. I take any kind of credit they give me, but they never give me credit. They only like you owe more because we had you on like this economy thing. You like so they charge you the same every month, so you know what your bill is. But then at the end of the year, like you owe $200 because you didn't pay enough, motherfucker. So I told them take me off that because I don't want to be hit with a big bill at the end of the year. That's kind of stupid. That negates the reason why I'm doing this. Obviously, you don't know how to do. Like if you're estimate a little higher. I'd rather get a credit. I'd rather pay a little more a month than have to pay $200 at the end of the year that I don't have. Yeah, I would love it too. Should I do a reading for myself? I'm nervous about that. I am. I am, because I'm going to say, what do the spirits want me to know? Oh, shut off protection. Yeah, that's nice too. They wouldn't really shut me off, like, because, like I said, I got the same bill every month and I tried to pay it. And they'd let you go a month or two, but then you'd have what do they call it? A late fee. All right, let's see. Let's see if I could do a reading for myself. Huh. Anything else in there? No, nothing else want to come out. Oh, kind of stuck there. All right. Oh, because it's stuck. It's stuck on the. We got a whole bunch of goodies there. Yeah. Let's throw it all out and see. I'll just. Oh, try not to turn the camera around too much. But that's what we got out for me. Whole bunch of craziness. A whole bunch of craziness. Let's see what all this craziness means. Alrighty. Well then, it's kind of fun because then I got to figure out what it's trying to tell me as myself. I, I should say that I'm gonna win some money too, right? Yeah, 3-piece set. Mm-mm. Where's my star? Okay, so the star is like um a it's far away from me. So far away from me, it's gonna mean um like a change in my thoughts of humankind, which is weird. I'm gonna meet an alien maybe, but I don't know. It's far out in there. Then I have far out there too, the Celtic Trinity, and that's like rebirth, trying to harmonize your body using the elements of earth, air, and water, and some spiritual growth, and that's a little far out there too. And then we have the ruin, that's a little far out there too. And the ruin, I think it's on the first page, is like it's standing up and it's in reverse. So it's kind of like a loss in hope or a downfall of an idea that I had. So that's like kind of far out there. And then I have the crown, little silver crown, and the silver crown is like an advancement, kind of like somebody's gonna recognize, give me recognition for a goal or like a goal or like something that I did. Somebody's gonna recognize me for. They're gonna give me a lot of recognition. I got the parade pin that's standing upward. So I'm gonna have a happy celebration or event coming up, which my daughter is pregnant, and next month is her baby shower. So that might be it. And then we have the bell, and the bell is like needing support to like hold you up. So, and it's in my home spot. So that's like I need like some support from my family. And then I got the heart key, and the heart key is like someone that I trust, and it's right in the middle. Someone that I trust is gonna basically backstab me. They have ill intentions, and they have a strange power over me. So I have that. Then I have all stuck together. I have the tassel key, the skeleton key, and the crystal ball with the skull. Okay? So, and we know that wasn't all stuck together because somebody else got the skeleton key earlier. So the skeleton key is something that I wish to obtain, um, or that I'm trying to get to. Um, it's something that I want that I haven't been able to get. So that's the skeleton key. And it was attached up with the tassel. Hey, how are you?
Yo, you so pretty. What's up with you? I like your hair.
Thank you. I'm doing a live stream. I'm reading some charms. Okay, so the tassel key. Yeah, kick them to the curb. You'll feel better. As soon as I find out who it is, I will. The tassel key. Where'd you go? Oh, the tassel key is a change in the stages of your life coming up. So basically, I'm looking it was attached to the skeleton key. So I'm looking to obtain something, and then I got the tassel key, so it's going to maybe there's a change in my life because I actually obtained what I was looking for, which just fell out of the tassel key is the dagger. And the dagger is a weird one because the dagger is like a warning of danger or a call for protection, a call for justice, or like needing protection. So, and depending on what charms are around it, um, gives it its power basically. So the skeleton key and the tassel key was around it. So what's that? I guess it might be a warning that what I wish to obtain, um, and the change in my life might not be what I want. Maybe they're warning me about that change. I don't know. And then we have the the moon and the star, and the moon and the star is um like fertility, a perfect pairing. It's like something to do with parenthood. So since my daughter's pregnant, usually it kind of means like a single parent. My daughter's not married, but she's with somebody. So I don't know. I hope that's not giving her a bad vibe. Anyway, and then also with that, so it wasn't three, Doris. It was three, four, five together. Um, was the Hey Webstar, how are you? Westar, Webstar. Was this one the crystal ball with the little? Hey, don't go anywhere. With the skulls, so the crystal ball with the skulls mean that an unachievable goal I set for myself, and kind of like mortality and like hope and healing. So interesting. And then what else fell out was also the other one, and the other one we know is the crystal ball with the crown, and that's like a powerful honor, like is going to be bestowed upon me, basically. Um, uh, going to have a change in status, and someone close to me is going to make a future prediction about me that I need to listen to. So that was my reading, which was crazy, basically, and super interesting. So, yeah. So, there you go. How are you, West Star Explorers? We're just reading some charms. I decided since H7 brought up, like, when was the last time you gave yourself a reading, that I'd give myself a little reading here, since I hadn't really gave myself a full reading with the charms. I'm just learning charm reading. It's kind of like throwing the bones. Oh, you started your own business? Well, congratulations on that, because it's hard. And you know what? If you just started in the beginning, it's always rough because you're just learning it. Even if you knew the trade before, you're still learning how to do it like on your own. So it's always difficult in the beginning, but I will send prayers, love, and light to you, but I'm sure it is going to be fabulous. Right, Pepper Spice? Like, that was a crazy reading. Crazy. But like I said before, I'm going through like this crazy spiritual thing. So the crazy reading just makes tons of sense. Oh, I love the stones too. Actually, I've been doing a whole thing on my channel about crystals and different stones, and yeah, we kind of stop the Sinister Sundays to learn about like the healing properties of like crystals and stones and stuff. So yeah, yep. And I have my rose quartz, and it has amethyst with it. So yeah. Oh, thank you. I got my little setup. Yeah, it's really interesting. I'm gonna give you a
What do you want,
crystal.
a podcast or something?
YouTube live.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I don't want to bother you. That's just dope.
Yeah, I'm doing charm readings for them.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Yeah. What do you guys think? You want to see BJ, and you think I should give him a reading because he came here to sit? So I'm thinking maybe he needs a reading. Yeah. And maybe Westar needs a reading too. You want a reading, Westar? I always ask because some people are like no.
It's like, hey, Bobby, Petey's outside and Petey's over there and he's gelling.
They're going up in the treehouse. Well, by the way, see the treehouse?
I didn't know when to come over.
Well, because I yelled at him. I'm on a live stream, and I came back here so I'd be out of your ways, and now you're here.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Oh yeah. You see? He made a whole bunch of noise for you guys.
I'm sorry, I'm quiet. Okay.
No, I know. He's a nut. Yes? Okay. So I'm gonna give Westar a reading. I'm gonna give him a reading. My charm reading for West. You send me some energy and some good vibes. And I'll do a reading. Woo! Wow. Oh, a whole bunch of goodies fell out. Let me show him. And there's a lot in this little menage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of them. Just like, ta-dam! Just like, it was like, phew, it came right out. Like, yep, this is what he's getting. That's it. This is all you. So, I will tell you. You have the crystal teardrop, and I'll pick them up and show them. Yeah, crystal teardrop, and the crystal teardrop is like your a past loved one is really been in your thoughts lately. You've really been thinking of a past loved one who passed on, a loved one who's passed on, and they're just like they're really on your mind. And then you have the filigree moon, and that's like a very and it's in your home spot, so you have like a very like intricate an intricate detail or thing that you have to do in your house, like maybe it's something you have to fix or you want to do with your house, or in your apartment, or something in your home life, intricate, something very detailed you want to do in your home. And then you have the crown, and the crown is like you're going to have a recognition of your work or something you do. You're going to get recognition for it, so maybe it has to do with your business. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have
Oh,
the
shit, yeah. Almost got the stream out. Don't do that. I didn't do that. It was supposed to go over there.
I know, but you guys are making a lot of noise. I'm doing a reading for someone. You're just being rude. Like,
Yeah, rude.
um,
Yeah.
okay, and then,
I want to have fun, motherfuckers.
oh, I'm sorry to
Yeah,
hear that. And he's been on your mind,
Hey,
honey.
Johnny, chill, brother. Got my leg, man. Roll another ambulance.
Because yeah, that's like
Uh-huh.
was very prominent. Like you're thinking about somebody who passed on recently, or
Caralho.
even if they passed on not so recently, they've been on your mind. Um,
Mais ou menos, hein?
so the crown,
Porra.
the silver crown, they threw me off. Oh, someone's gonna recognize, yeah, something that you did, your goal. And then you have the key, such a pretty key. It like has a Celtic sign and a crown. So that Celtic key with the crown is like, oops, I think it's on this page.
Got 3 hours more for
Where'd you go?
Henry did it.
Oh no, that's not the Trinity.
Henry did it. Nobody sees. No little recognition.
Mike, Mike,
Mike got
Mike, hasta hoy me ve. Hasta hoy me ve, mira el pelo ruso.
because you never come around. No, the orange fellow.
You just fixed the bathroom? See that? And it was something like a little detail. Very little intricate detail. Right. And then, so you have the key with the crown. So I'm going to take you guys and walk over here for a second. Because they're just too darn loud and noisy. All righty. Okay, so it's kind of like the key with the crown is something like you're having like a battle with your inner self, and you're having a test of your strength, which might have to do with your business too. You're probably thinking like, why'd I do that and stuff. Then you had, even though I'm over here, you had the letter. So the letter means you're gonna be receiving good news, but you're also gonna like have a new figure in your life, and it's either gonna be like someone new, or like an old acquaintance that reappears. So that's interesting. You also have the cup, and the cup is like also good news and like future celebrations and a whole bunch of healing that goes on. So that's interesting. That's all good stuff. You also have, let me look quick. Ah, okay. You have the tree of life. You have the sun and the moon, the dog tags, the Celtic Trinity, and the heart key. So the tree means you have like a lot of stability coming up, and you have a lot of growth that you'll be doing. You also have the heart key, I said, and the heart key is like, oh, we talked about this. Someone who is influencing you in a way that is not necessarily good, and they have like a weird power over you. And you have the dog tags.
The people that surround
So
you already told
the dog tags, where'd I put them? Oh, is like you are having like an identity crisis, basically. You're kind of thinking like, who am I? What should I be doing in my life? And then the star and the moon is like a rebirth, but it's going to be spiritual, something spiritual and mystical. And then you have the Celtic knot. And the Celtic knot is like, again, rebirth. You need to create a harmony in your body that has to do with the elements of earth, air, and water. And then you have the little star. And the star is like, it stands for the elements too: water, wind, earth, and fire, and spirit. But it's like a grouping not only of the elements, but a grouping of people. So maybe like a wedding or a party or an event that's going to come up with a whole bunch of people. Um, and it's going to be a spiritual experience for you. So I'm going to show you again all your charms. Yeah. So, and that just came like right out. Boom. So that was your reading. And I'm sorry for all the noise. Oh, your granddad? Aw. Yeah, they're all in the treehouse making all this noise. I was better off with the kiddos in the morning. The kiddos are all out there playing. Yeah, that's a lot. It was a lot to take in, but it was a lot of charms. And they just like you know how hard it was for me to get out some of the charms for people, and those just literally were like poof, like came out, and they were like for him. They wanted him to have that reading. So I hope it made some kind of sense to you. Hmm. So I'm sorry, guys. I know it was noisy. So I'm just waiting for Westar to see if any more of that made sense to him. Because, like I said, I'm learning. So I like to hear if it's like things that touch people, basically. It was. It was nice. All of it together. It actually all, there was a lot of rebirth going on and stuff. It actually all went together. Oh, he's a business minded person. So you respect him. So right now, he's holding all the cards. So that makes sense because you need his help. So yeah. Mm. Mhm. Yes, it good. I'm glad it made perfect sense. And yes, they were on your side, the spirit guides. You're right. And it was really good. So nothing nothing bad. So I guess the business is gonna end up being good. Mhm. Yes. So what else is going on with you guys? Anything fun and exciting? More fun and exciting than what I'm doing lately, which is just work. I hurt my back. Actually, walking makes me feel so much better. I don't know why. Does anybody know? Maybe one of you know. So I hurt my back. And it's the weirdest thing ever because usually when you hurt your back, you want to sit, you don't want to stand. But all I want to do is stand. I can't sit. And when I go to get up, I'm in pain. When I lay, it's even worse. So I can't sit or lay, but I can stand all damn day and be totally fine as long as I don't sit. Does anybody know what that is? Is it like a disc? Is it a tendon? Is it a joint? Did anybody ever have this problem? I'm just curious because nobody seemed to figure it out. Oh, go water the flowers. Thank you so much, Cindy. Thank you for coming. And I hope to see you again. You and Miss Pepper Spice. It's called getting old. Thanks, Doris. Thanks a lot. It doesn't help that I have a job where I lift 4,000 pounds a day either. Um, up to 4,000 pounds. I mean, yeah, some of those pallets are crazy, just all full of cans that I have to pick up the whole thing and put it on the shelf. So there's like, a can of corn. When you're holding like three of them, it's hard. Well, they have 24 in a square box that I have to pick up and put on the shelf. And I have to do this like 50 times because there's 50 boxes of 24. And that's only what's on the bottom of the pallet. That's not including everything else. Yeah, so it's not fun. Bend at the knees. Yes, I was doing that. But you know what? I just think I either A, lifted something the wrong way, like you said, or I don't know. Had to be. Oh yeah, Westar. I was working at a place for 6 years. It was just super toxic. Last year, um, last like March or April, right before I left there and right after, I was so bloated. My face was so heavy. If you see a video I did for my birthday, was my birthday was April 11th. So I did like I went to Kings Park to do an investigation with my friends. If you see that video and you see how fat my face was, you'd be like, oh my God, it's like a different person. Because then once I left that toxic place and I got a new job and I wasn't stressed out, went right back to normal. Oh, you have a pinched nerve. Yeah, that's what Danny was saying to me. Maybe that I had a nerve that like slipped under my disc, or I have like a pinched nerve from lifting too much. Yeah, that makes sense. And it does. See, mine is not in my chest, it's in my back, like my back to my side. So it feels like somebody's stabbing me in the back all the way to my left side. Yeah, nerve. Yep. Or a disc, right. Yeah, that's what I have to do. I just don't know. Like I've been trying to do different exercises, but they hurt. They hurt real bad. I was like, woo, I don't want to do this exercise. Because they hurt. Yep. Yep. Well, see, we're all getting old together, Doris. You and me, with our aches and pains. Oh, from the top. Yeah. Yeah, like a box of paints you have to get down. Forget it. I was trying to get, and it's not that heavy, but it was kind of a little stuck. I was trying to get something from the top shelf in here, like some charms, because they had like not charms, but like stuff to like these to make the bracelets. Because I was like, oh, I love those little glow in the dark skeletons. Let me get some more of them because I wanted to make something, and I couldn't even get the box down. It's still up on the top shelf because I can't get the box down. Oh, that happens to me all the time. I use the talk to text, and the phone doesn't understand my accent. So I could say saw, it says sore. I'm like, no, saw, like with my eyes. And then it writes down sore still with my eyes. And I'm like, the stupid thing. I'm yelling at it. It's typing when I'm yelling at it. And all wrong at that point, too. Because now I'm mad. So really don't understand the word I'm saying. Yep. Yes. That's Yep. Yeah, to reach the touch. And I was doing the freezer the other day. So I said, I'm going to be good. I'm not going to mess up my back anymore. I'm going to get the step stool. But even with the step stool, you get up to the top and you have to take something down the step stool that's heavy. It hurts. I hate it. I hate it. Although, like I said, I like my job. I like the people there. I like that there isn't too much stress. Like, you know what you have to do and you just do it. There's no like, nobody's gonna yell at you if you, I don't know, if you drop something. You could break something and they don't yell. You got to clean it up, but they don't yell at you. You're not in trouble, like it's like a, more laid back kind of place. Yeah, chiropractor. The hospital, because I went to the hospital at first. I thought I broke a rib. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was like, what? I thought I broke a bone or I fractured it because I was in so much pain. I woke up one day and I couldn't even move. I went to the hospital and they took an x-ray and they said nothing's broken. It doesn't have to do with your bones. You have to go see a spine specialist. And I was like, oh, that doesn't sound good. They're like, you need an MRI. And I'm like, okay, they won't do that in the hospital unless you're like in an accident or something. Otherwise, you got to wait and try to get an appointment somewhere, which sucks because it's not easy to get an appointment for those things. Hey, Jakku, how are you? I hope you're well. Oh, yeah. See, I just turned 36 for the 10th time. So now you know how old I am. Your hubby is 6'1". Yeah, sure people ask him. Well, that's good. Because that'd be and it's funny because I work at the store, but there was a customer, she's like, can you get this down for me? And she was the same height as me, and I looked at her like, if you can't get it down, what the fuck makes you think I can get it down? So I go to this tall customer, I'm like, hey sir. He's like, yes. I'm like, can you get that for us? Like, that's my job, but I made him get it and he was happy to get it for her. I was like, what a nice guy, because I couldn't get it. I've been 29 for years. Hi, Pammy. I'm good. I slept in. It's 10:30 here. Wow, good for you. It's 8:30 at night here in New York. You just got in. I hope you were doing something fun. We were doing some charm readings, but then the boys went up in the treehouse and they were making noise, so we're kind of just walking around chatting now.
Yeah, no, go ahead, bro. Just make sure you put my grandma, my dead grandmother's blanket in. No, do your thing, brother, of course.
Yeah, what were you doing, Pammy? Anything fun and exciting?
What you do is you open the lid, you throw your clothes, close the lid, and there's a button that says power. You hit the power button, and then you go put it on speed box, 24 minutes, and then once you do that, you hit go. Are you serious? Honey, give me a little bit, and I'll be there to help you, baby.
Oh, okay, I'll look at it, Pammy. Thank you.
You understand what I said? You press the power button, put it on, yeah, you want to tell first.
Did you? Is it on Facebook? Like Messenger or something?
You'd be proud of me. Yeah, but I could also do that. But you'd be proud of me because when you look at it, you go,
Oh, you brought a dresser. There you go.
oh, I knew it. An hour, I knew it. 40 minutes. Okay, you stop. Like this up.
Oh, PPL. Okay.
Look. The whole fucking thing. You can't move it a little bit. The whole thing. No grinding.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's called dude. Here, stop playing. I just played what credits do. I don't know. The credits.
Are you gonna get an RV? Are you gonna drive around an RV? That'd be cool, cause then you're gonna have to come get me one day, and we're gonna have to go somewhere. Is that what you're saying, Pammy?
That's right. But there was now I gotta carry my bag. When you get this facility, yo, I keep writing this thing on. Don't make me sit up. Oh, but then you
Ooh, try to put some stuff away. Yes. Oh, you're getting the RV. Good. I thought you were telling me to get the RV. I was like, if you're driving it, I'll get one. Yes. Well, that's where I'm going. I've been trying to get my passport because Danny and I are supposed to do an investigation together. So I've been trying to get my passport and my son's passport together to go down there. Because finally, the borders are opened up and and they're not asking for COVID vaccinations because I wouldn't get a COVID vaccination, so I couldn't go originally. But now they're not asking for that anymore, so that's good.
Don't make me go over there and bring my lunch because that's fucking fire. Nobody. Whoa, I'll be right there. Nobody.
Yeah, you need a passport to go to Canada from New York. So that's been my problem too, because I never had a passport, so I have to do it all from scratch, my son and I, which means we need all this paperwork and all this proof of who we are. Popscotch has a kitchen and a bathroom. Oh, Pop. Pop is Danny, right? No, it's up in the treehouse is Marco, his friend Johnny. I think you know Johnny, and BJ.
You think I'm so allergic to you? Because black beautiful up there.
Oh, really? You want me to
Like,
yell
Johnny,
at
nod your
him?
head
Or
to
you want me
prove
to
wrong.
yell at you before I yell at
Oh
him?
yeah, if he does go through that.
No, wait, that's not, don't come here. Oh my God, he got this cigarette.
Johnny.
He's
Johnny.
man.
Pégalo, papá.
Johnny, estamos arriba de un árbol, brother. We're on top of the tree right now, guys. You remember you dropped me off the helicopter.
Okay.
Down.
Marco, Pammy says hello.
Who?
Pammy says hello to you guys. You remember Pammy,
Pammy.
my friend?
Hello. We friends.
I don't know if we're friends anymore, Marco, but Pammy says hello to you.
Oh, me and you are not friends, but me and Pammy are.
Yeah. In the box, I wanted you guys to see it, but in the box, because it's dark, this,
Oh my God, so me and Christina are not friends anymore. Now,
look, it glows in the dark.
All right.
Yo, I like your hair a lot.
At least we got some.
Thank you.
Can I get good?
You got the cigarette.
Papá.
Cuidado.
So it's
Right
cool.
around.
I like it.
Yo, give me a fucking cigarette, Johnny, before I touch it.
Thank you, Doris. Thank you for coming by. I'm glad you enjoyed your reading, and I'm glad that the power company saw what bums they were and gave you back your money. Yes.
311 public duty. That's what I call it. 311 Congress is public duty. 211 is robbery in Congress. Or 311 is public
Yeah, because I'm mad at him, Pammy, because I told him this morning, I was like, I'm gonna do a live stream. I'll go in the backyard. I won't bother you in case Glock comes home or anything. I'll be in the backyard doing my live stream, you know. And he decides he's gonna come back here and be annoying and throw balls at me. So that's why I'm mad at him.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
Wake him up.
but
Senor.
yeah, good Doris.
Leave the taco.
So yeah.
You think you hurt yourself? Look like you did. You got it.
Yeah, that didn't hurt. I know that didn't hurt either.
Whatever.
I know. I did that with Papa. You know, family. You were like,
Yeah, it's really not funny. I was so mad at him.
no. Listen, that happened. It's the first time nothing happened.
Anyway,
Nothing.
No.
Pammy, look, I got this little bracelet for $5, and I discovered that I could use it as a pendulum. I didn't know that you could just pick up something and be like, "Hi, spirits, do you think you could use this as a pendulum?" And they can. I thought it like had to be a stone or a crystal to give it some kind of power, but this is just a plastic ball with some confetti in it. I mean, it has a little metal. These things are metal, but the rest is plastic. And I didn't think you could use it. Thank you. Right, Pammy? So, anyway. So, yeah, I want to show you. Let's see. I will give you ask a question. Spirit, is Pammy gonna get that RV?
Who else is there?
Humanity. I'm like,
You show me that. I need to know that you're real. And I knew you.
Pammy, it says yes, you're gonna get the RV. Wait, let's see if it's gonna be that one or a different one. Hold on, Spirit. Is it gonna be that RV that she sees? No, it's not that one. The Spirit's saying no, it's not that one, but you're gonna get an RV, but it's not that one.
I had more faith in you.
Obviously, there's something wrong with that one, I'm guessing. It's gonna make you say, no, I'm not getting it once you see it. But you're definitely getting an RV, which means
I knew that you could
you'll be traveling.
do something else. That's why I have to.
Yes, you'll be traveling.
This way.
Yay! So that's all good. But isn't that amazing? Thank you, spirits. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to grab you. Didn't mean to. But yeah, you could just use anything. So you put on your bracelet. So you get something just that hangs off like a bracelet, like a charm or something. And like if you're in a pinch, you can use it as a pendulum.
Yeah, that don't work. That don't work. That don't work.
Oh, good.
That don't work.
But
Oh yeah, you want me to go?
yeah. So
Hey,
the only thing is, I don't know. I can't get the bracelet on by myself.
The cigarette. Johnny.
Oh, maybe I can. I was so excited. I didn't use it as a bracelet yet because I was so excited that I could use it as a pendulum. Oh God, that's funny. Okay. I gotta put it against me to use it.
You should have been back. You're a great waxer. You have the black knife.
So, yeah, isn't that awesome, Jakku?
I don't want to
Jack, you can use it anything. That's what the spirit said. That's what I asked him. So I could just pick up anything. Oh, she's not far from me. She's in Connecticut, and I'm in Long Island. So what did it take, Pammy? Like 3 hours?
Domino! Domino! Domino!
There we go. Now we got it on. And it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty, but it was from Five Below. It's not expensive bracelet. It's less than $5 actually. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool that you can just use anything in a pinch because it's your energy and the spirit's energy that gives whatever the object is its motion to move. So, which I didn't know that. I really thought like I'm like, oh, and I even looked up and got like a pendulum that was like, where is it now? Where did my little box of pendulums? I was like, what's the best stone to use as a pendulum and all this stuff? Like, because I thought, like, I don't know, it'd be better with a better stone. 2 hours. Yeah, there you go. It'd be better with, like, if you had the right stone. But obviously, it doesn't matter. You can use anything. So I was like, now I was like mad. I'm like, so I looked up, like, what stone is the best to use as a pendulum. Now I got to look up what stone it is because I don't even remember what. I got it. And if you think I can remember the name of this one, you're I don't remember. So the light. Oh, it works, guys. Remember, I was saying, I was asking them before. I'm like, I bought these from work, these solar lights, and they don't work, but no, that's what I was that's what I was asking. Does anybody know how the solar lights work? Because obviously when it gets dark, that's when they turn on. They don't turn on in the day. But it's cool, right? That's what that light ball is. It's a solar light. Because I was here the other night doing my live stream and it was so dark I couldn't see anything. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get a solar light so that when I finish, if it's dark, I could actually see. There's Johnny.
Hola,
Pammy.
my friend. Calando.
So yeah. So that's what that light is. And then I have my little fairy lights, of course. My little fairy light. No sharing because we're almost done. You came late, Pammy. I only have 12% battery. So we won't be on too long. No sharing. You had to share. How many hours? We've been on here 3 hours and 10 minutes now. You go home now. It's been 3 hours.
Pegalo contra el árbol. Sí, con el árbol, pegalo.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been on 3 hours now. You missed it. I did my charm readings, but with charms and like a booklet that I made. You know. Oh, we had a nice H7 was on here. Oh, we had all sorts of people. Danny was here earlier. Kelly, and you should have told me. I posted it on Twitter, on Facebook, on Danny's feed, on Danny's thing, on my community page. I posted it all darn over the place. I'm glad you caught us too. I'm sorry we were finished with the readings and everything, but when it gets a little dark, I've been on since like I got on at like I don't know 5:45 or something. Yeah, we've been on a long time. When it gets too dark, I can't see really, and then the charms go all over and whatever. But yeah, and I have like my full battery lasts around 3 hours, and it's been actually this is the longest it's ever lasted, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Usually it's like 2:59, 3:01, and then I'm like, okay, guys, it's 1% battery, bye. but um, but yeah, it lasted a little longer than usual, which was good because I think West needed his reading, and it was a real big, powerful reading too. So I am learning a lot. I did a reading for myself even before on here. But what I did was I felt like with just the little like I started with like a starter little set, and like when you do that, I think you get like in your head you have to read what the lady put next to them. So what I did was I basically created my own set with my own charm and um I'll show you guys some of them. So basically, and I wrote down what they meant to me when I like touched them and the meaning. So all this is like my own handwritten notes about the charms and what they would mean and if they're next to each other, what they mean if they're upside down. So yeah, so now I'm up to like see a lot of pages, so it takes me a while to get to some of them. But I have like 36 charms in there, but really like 34 because the other two are like specialty ones. So the specialty ones, there's two of these bags inside with the charms. So if this comes out, it's like a specialty one, and it's like a twofer. But and I don't even know which one is which, but one of them has a little crystal ball with a crown holder, and the other one has a little crystal ball with a skull holder, and each one means something different. So they come out. But like so like yeah, so I have a whole bunch of different ones, like a skeleton key, and I have a key with a tassel that means something, and then I have a whole bunch of different things. I have this charm that I found near work, and I actually didn't know what this meant and had to look it up. So then I made like a meaning to this charm, what it would mean in like real life. Like, I mean, it's like it's an alchemy sign, which I did not know. But anyway, so yeah, so like um, that's what I've been doing. Um, oh, climate control. That's where my stuff is too. Climate control. But yeah, and then I got like this charm, and yeah, we got all different things. A necklace bail I used because the bail has a significant meaning. So like I used a bail from one of my charms that I put the charm on here without the bail because the bail was too big to put with the other ones. So yeah, I basically made my own set with a whole bunch. So
Yo, if you go this way, I'm gonna go like this.
yeah, they are like
If you would've gone this way, I'm gonna do this.
like this one, like where are you, Crystal? Like this one.
We already prepared for disaster.
It's like a crystal that fell off of something, but it's a crystal teardrop, and it has like a specific meaning. Then we got Lola out of my bag, the dog, and then like there was another one. Oh, here, this one. This one is like a perfume bottle, and it has a specific meaning, and it actually came off of my phone case, and I saved it for like 2 years. Why, I don't know. Like, what do I need this little charm for? But it's like a really important charm to the set. Like, it needs to be there. So yeah. Hi, Colleen. How are you? I hope you're doing well. It has been a long time. We were just talking about the charms. I was doing charm readings earlier, kind of like now I only have 10% battery. We've been on here 3 hours and 15 minutes. But I was just giving them a little synopsis. I can't say that word. But just like showing them some of the charms and yeah. So oh, I'm glad you're well. Yeah, like so I added a whole bunch of charms, Jacqueline, and then I left in the charms that I started with, like the ghost and stuff, because they're important too. But I like that I added all my own, and they're all together, and I'll be adding to it. There'll be a lot more. I'm going slowly but surely. Last week we had
I already got contracted.
half of the ones we have now. So like I'm trying to grow on them, you know. But I want ones that are like important, that are not unimportant. So I don't want to add anything to it that shouldn't be there. I don't know if that makes sense. So what I did was, yeah, like, well, with some of them, like, I looked up the significance of, like, I don't know the significance, but what things mean. Like, I had this key, I don't even know where it came from, but it has like a Celtic symbol and a crown, and I kind of wanted to know what it meant, you know. And then it's like, oh, it means like, you know, royal power. But I was like, okay, so the crown means like you like a power, but the sign is spiritual, right? So then I had to come up with my own like meaning that made sense in the world, because you know none of us are royal, I don't think, you know. We ain't the Queen of England here. So, you know, but so I did like kind of look up like certain things to like kind of help me, but like I said, that's it. Some things are just not, they don't make sense to us in the real world. But you know, I have my like I have a little dog tag, so that means something, you know. So yeah, so far we've been working on them. So each charm that I add to the set will mean something, and then sometimes maybe I'll take them away. I'm like, no, they're not necessary anymore. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing, working on them. Working on making the set like something fun and exciting for you guys and for myself, because today I gave myself a reading, and I'm like, maybe I should do this more often. I normally don't, because then there's too much for interpretation. I want to interpret it, you know, but I kind of like was like, no, okay, let's see, and no, it was really good. So, yep. Ah, thank you. I think so too. Actually, H7 was saying like, oh, like when I showed him the handwritten notes, he was like, wait, you wrote the stuff about the charms? Like it wasn't like you didn't get like a manufactured book. And I'm like, no, these are my charms. So I had to make my own meaning to them, because they're my own charms, my own skeleton key, and you know all this. So it needed my own meaning to it, or how I interpreted the meaning of a skeleton key. Like the meaning of a skeleton key means, you know, the skeleton key can open like any door, right? So I had to come up with like what I thought that meant to me. So to me, it means you want to obtain something, right? Like you want to find something out because why else would you be looking in all these doors that you don't have the key for, right? So it means you want to look for something. You want to achieve something that you haven't yet because you don't have the right tools or that kind of stuff. Yes, I could write a book about it. You would buy that? Well, you don't have to buy it because I could tell you guys. Yeah, because we could go over that. I don't have any problem sharing. I like to share knowledge, and of course, if I don't know you, of course, a book is easier. But if I know you, I'd rather just share the knowledge for free. Right? But anyway, but some things you're right, you have to charge for. Like, I told the girls if I'm gonna do a live stream and teach you how to make my necklaces because everybody wanted one. So I said, oh yeah. So I said, well, I'm gonna do a live stream. I only have 3 of them. I made them like they have like protection stones and like different kinds of stones in them just to yeah, I don't know if you remember. I made these necklaces and they have like sparkles and confetti in them. They're real pretty. They have a charm here, button, and they could be necklaces or you can leave them on the shelf. They're so pretty. So anyway, all the girls on the live stream was like, "Oh, send me one. I want one." And I'm like, you know what? Like, because they're like, it's pricey to ship things and stuff. I said, oh, I said, you know what? I'll teach you how to make it on the live stream because I only had 3 of the bottles. So I ordered some more bottles and stuff. So I'm gonna tell you where to get the stuff, what stuff I use, and I'm gonna show you how to make them. And then if you still want one of mine, I have to charge you like shipping and $5 material because I don't overcharge anybody. I'm not charging you for my time or anything because I'm spending time with you guys because I love it. So especially if we make it on the live stream, I'm not gonna do any of that. But yeah, but I'm gonna show you how to make it and all that stuff. So that's gonna be fun. We're gonna do that as soon as the stuff comes in. I ordered it, so 'cause like I said, I only had 3 of these necklace bottles came in a set, so I had to order some more. And so yeah, so good. I'll let you guys know in advance when we'll do the craft one, because I think a lot of people will like that. I think that'd be fun. Like a lot of people will join. Maybe I'll have a guest up there with me. I don't know, doing a craft. We'll see. But that will be fun. So we're gonna do that definitely. Yep. So I'm glad you guys all came to visit me, but my battery is almost dead. And I still have to put all this stuff away and it's kind of dark. Even though I got this light, it's kind of like I still don't think it makes it too light out here. I don't know. But it is helpful because when I really can't see, it is helpful. I won't trip at least. Alrighty, guys. Oh, who's behind me? The doggy. Thank you guys so much for coming. And I'm so glad you're loving the charm reading. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. And next week, like I said, I'm going to try to do a live stream every week. I'm going to try to do it. I try to do it in the backyard because I figure I won't bother people. But sometimes people bother me. So I don't know. We'll see what day is good next week to do it when nobody's around. So we could have some quiet. And yeah, and maybe next week if the stuff is in, next week will be our crafting one. We'll do a crafting one and we'll make necklaces. Don't go, Pammy girl. You can talk to me on Facebook Messenger if you want me to. If you want to talk to me, call me on Facebook Messenger in like 10 minutes. I'll plug in the phone and I'll talk to you. Go inside and plug it in. Yes. Yeah, the boys play. Yeah, they're up in the treehouse. See, you can't see it though. I don't think up there. You see that like triangle thing? They're up there in that tree. That's where they are, up in the treehouse. And guys, yes, it has been lovely catching up with everybody. And like I said, at least once a week I'm gonna go live. So soon, Pammy, you'll be sick of me. But I'm gonna try once a week to go live. We'll either do charm readings or, like I said, we'll do crafts or I'll beat up the boys. There'll be something interesting on the live stream.
That motherfucker left you.
Yes, okay, I'll give you 30 minutes. It'd be good because then I'll eat something too. Because I didn't eat all day. Because I had a bad back day, like a really bad back day, so I couldn't get up. I actually didn't think this was going to happen. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, I'm doing it. I feel a little better. So, thank you guys for joining me. And next week, like I said, look for me. Hopefully, it will be a craft one. If not, we'll do some other stuff. Ah, thanks. And believe it or not, these are all grown boys
You know how long we
respect.
from 30 to
night
47. So,
and morning.
yeah, but the little boys are playing in the front. So, yeah. Starving. Yes. Bye, everybody. I'll talk to you soon.